All right, Reagan, thank you. Springfield police taking another gun off the street following an arrest around 8 last night on Marion Street. This high-capacity gun was loaded when officers recovered it from 31-year-old Willie Woods Jr. Police originally responded to a disturbance call involving a gun. Officers caught up with Woods down the block after he drove away from the scene. He then ran off, only to get caught and taken into custody. He now faces gun charges in addition to assault and battery on an officer. A woman also in Woods' car at the time was later released.